Hello, YouTube viewers. Listen, the other day, I just joined this app called a Clubhouse. It's a chat room app. Up until today, all the chat room apps, I mean all the chat rooms. I did not mean to say apps, but all the chat rooms I found, they have been about the Lord and the Bible. But listen, folks, on the day that I made this video, I joined a chat room, and they were cussing a lot, and I was invited to speak, but before they invited me, they read my profile, and when they found out that I like the Bible and I hate football, that's when they invited me, and I told them why I joined the app. I told them that I wanted to only find rooms that didn't have cussing in them, and when they found out how much I loved the Lord, they said, "Man, you a freak." So I just left the room, and I also closed the app because I didn't want to run the risk of accidentally going back to that room. Now, folks, listen to me. There are Bible verses in huh? Okay. There are Bible verses in Proverbs chapter 1 through 30 that talk about how it is best to be silent. And there is a Bible verse in James chapter 1 that says, "Let every man be slow to speak." There is a Bible verse in James chapter 1 that says, "Let every man be slow to speak, and slow to wrath, and slow to anger." Well, folks, listen. As you may know, lately I have been talking to you and telling you a lot about how much the Bible says it is best to be silent. Well, folks, listen. When that guy called me a freak, I called my mama Pearl because she's a wonderful elder woman. She has given me a lot of wisdom in my life, and I told her everything that happened, and I asked her what I should have done, and she said that I did the right thing. So that's why I'm making this video, to help you. Folks, whenever anyone calls you a freak because you love the Lord and or the Bible, that is a good time to read Proverbs chapters 1 through 30 with Matthew chapters 6 and 7 and Romans 10 and Hebrews 11 and John chapters 14 and 15 with James chapter 1 and Philippians 4. And then after you read some or all of those passages, that is a good time to pray to love being silent. But keep in mind, Philippians 4 says we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Folks, I have noticed there are too many opportunities to cuss or to be mean, rude, hateful, and or hurtful. So I realized that when we are watching TV or doing any form of entertainment whatsoever, as long as we're not in a chat room, when we're doing any kind of entertainment or activity at all, those are all good times to pray to love being silent. When we're not talking to others, folks, any time that we are not talking to others, but when we are doing anything else, those are perfect times to pray to love being silent. Whenever we're alone or not talking to others, anytime, no matter what we're doing or where we're at, times like that are perfect times to love to be silent. But if you were but if something like that happens to you when you're in an app like I was, after you leave, if you want to start your own chat room like I thought about doing, then in that case it's a good idea and a good time to pray to love being silent before you start your own chat room. I hope this video helps you. Let me know if it does, or I'll be wondering, but only thank the Lord, never thank me. But if you would like to thank my Mama Pearl, let me know in the comments, and I will thank you for her.